say is the trickiest fence at Badminton?
Well, I think one of the worst fences, I don't know whether it's the trickiest, is always the horrible fences riding down to the lake, because you know half the people watching are dying for you to fall off and get wet. You know, there are a lot of people that are just loving the idea of it happening, so you're dreading coming down to it.
How do you tackle nerves before competing?
I think it's just being as well prepared as you possibly can be for the competition is the most important bit. And secondly, I think a good bit of nerves is a positive. I think you've got to learn to deal with it, to use it as really good nervous energy to perform the best you possibly can. And so don't feel that just because you're nervous it's negative. Try and find a way to think of something to focus on and use it as a positive.
What's your favourite horsey moment and why?
There's so many, but obviously the highs and the successful moments are brilliant. More not just because you've done well, but you're so proud of your horse that gave you everything for that competition, and it's a sense of achievement I love more than anything, that you've trained it to give its all for you to then win the class. So winning always to me has been the bonus.
What types of jumps do you find the scariest? The height or width or appearance?
I think it's really the appearance and really how they're sighted can make them very tricky and very scary. I mean, one of the most frightening rider fences I think is the Cotsmore Leap at Burley, where you can drive a bus through the ditch, and I never like to walk up close to it. I always keep my distance, because when you see how big the ditch is and the gaping hole, it's enough to frighten anyone. So, you know, I think all sorts, but it's often how they sight fences that makes them tricky.
And depends on what you're sat on.
Yeah. Yeah.